The Rival Week event is starting around the world in Pokemon Go, and today, as always, I want to get you guys up to speed with everything you need to know about this event and how to max out on it. Let's get into it. So this event is going to be May 4th, 10 a.m. to May 9th, 8 p.m. your local time. Bonus in event, you'll get 10 times XP from spinning gyms. You'll get 2 times catch candy, and there'll be an increased shiny odds on shiny Zangoose, Seviper, Throw, Sock, Heatmore, and Durant, probably looking at something like a 1 in 128 shiny rate. There'll be exclusive Pokestop showcases as well during the event, featuring different event-themed Pokemon, and those Pokemon will include the wild spawns of Alolan Sandshrew, Mankey, Poliwag, Machop, Gligar, Ralts, and rare spawns for Lickitung and Galarian Stunfisk, as well as the following Pokemon appearing on specific days. From May 4th at 10 a.m. to May 6th at 10 a.m. you'll see Zangoose and Seviper spawning in the wild globally, so no longer region locked. From May 6th at 10 a.m. to May 8th at 10 a.m. you'll see Throw and Sock spawning in the world globally, again no longer region locked. And from May 8th 10 a.m. to May 9th, you'll see Heatmore and Durant spawning in the world globally, no longer shiny locked. 1-star raid event will be Mankey, Teddiursa, Swinub, and Jangmo-o. 3-star raid battles from May 4th to May 6th will be Zangoose and Seviper. May 6th to May 8th will be Throw and Sock, and from May 8th to May 9th will be Heatmore and Durant, so the same time slots of them spawning in the wild. Legendary raids will be Tapu Fini, in which if you catch one, it will also know its legacy move Nature's Madness during this event, and Mega raids will be Mega Alakazam. Now we also have some exclusive research going down during this event. Specifically field research tasks, we will see the task catch 10 Pokemon for a Mankey, Poliwag, or Ralts encounter, power Pokemon 10 times for a Alolan Sandshrew or a Gligar encounter, power Pokemon 15 times for a Lickitung or Galarian Stunfisk encounter, and spin 5 Pokestops or gyms for 2 revives. Also, there'll be an exclusive timed research. You can check out the tasks on screen. You gotta catch 15 fighting types, power 15 fighting types, earn 10,000 Stardust, earn 20,000 XP, win 3 raids, and battle in the Go Battle League 5 times. You get a bunch of encounters, some TMs, some rare candies, and some XP. Definitely go ahead and finish that. Should be really easy. There'll also be an event in this event, the Go Battle Weekend World of Wonders, going down May 4th, 12 a.m. to May 5th, 11:59 p.m. This is a Go Battle League focused event in which you can do up to 100 battles on each of these days during the Go Battle Weekend. You'll get 4 times Stardust from win rewards, and there'll be a free and a paid timed research you can buy to get some different avatar items and some different items. The active leagues, by the way, will be the Ultra League and the Great League Remix during this event, so those are the cups you're gonna have to battle in if you're planning to play some PvP that weekend. With the event details away, let's get right into the tips, starting with, as always, what are the best spawns during this event? Starting with Alolan Sandshrew, which evolves into Alolan Sandslash, a good Pokemon for the Great League and the Ultra League. Mankey's in there, which can now evolve into Annihilape. Annihilape sees play in the Great League, in the Ultra League, as well as in the Master League Premier Cup. Poliwag is also in there, which evolves into Poliwrath, a good Pokemon for both the Great League and the Ultra League. Machop is in there, which evolves into Machamp, which can be seen as a decent fighting type attacking Pokemon. Gligar's in there, which Gligar itself is a great League Pokemon. You can also evolve it into Gliscor, which is pretty good in the Ultra League. Ralts is in there, which can evolve into Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a good fairy type attacker and also does have the Mega form you can go ahead and use. Or you can evolve Ralts into Gallade, which does see some play in the Great League right now. We also see Lickitung in there, which Lickitung, of course, is a beast in the Great League. It is a rare spawn during this event, but try to catch as many as you can to get those XL candies because that thing is so good. Finally, Galarian Stunfisk, which has kind of fallen off in the Great League, but you can still run it there. We also, of course, do have those regional spawns, Zangoose, Seviper, Throw, Sock, Heatmore, and Durant, which are obviously not going to be regionals during this event. Unfortunately, none of them have really any meta relevance, so they're very skippable catches unless you need them for their Pokedex or you want to get these super rare shinies for the ones that, you don't live in the area. For example, Zangoose for me is pretty rare because I don't live in Europe. With the spawns out of the way, let's get right into the raids. What are the best ones to go after? In the 1-star raids, we have Mankey in there, which we already talked about Annihilape being good. We have Swinub in there, which Mamoswine, the evolution of Swinub, is a great ice and ground type attacking Pokemon, as well as good in the Master League. And we have Jangmo-o in there, which you can evolve into the middle stage, Hakamo-o, which does see some play in the Great League sometimes, or you can evolve all the way up into Komo-o, which is a decent dragon type attacker. The 3-star raids, again, are all those regional Pokemon, which we can go ahead and skip since they're spawning in the wild. But for the legendary raids, Tapu Fini is in there, which with its new move, Nature's Madness, is going to be even better in the Great League and the Ultra League, a great Pokemon to use there. However, do note, to get a Tapu Fini for the Great League, you need to catch one that is non-weather boosted and trade it with a low-level friend to get it under the 1500 CP cap, so you might want to save a couple of those to try to mirror trade with a friend. Again, the lower the friendship level you are with them, the higher chance you'll have low IVs and you'll get one for the Great League. Finally, the Mega raids, Mega Alakazam, which is the #1 Psychic type attacking Pokemon in the game right now, so not bad to grab if you need that Mega. Now, we of course do have the bonus during the event of 10 times XP from spinning gyms. Now, although gyms are not the most common thing, this can still be a great method to go ahead and grind XP. Now, on screen, I'm going to put a little chart here showing you how much XP you get from spinning different types of gyms because it changes around depending on how high of a level you have that gym at or if it's a rival versus friendly. As you can see, spinning a rival gym will only get you 25 XP, spinning a friendly gym, which your team has captured, will be 31. And then as you can see, the higher the level the gym is, so if you have your gym at bronze level, silver, or gold, if you want to learn about leveling up your gyms because they can get you more items from spinning them, check out the video up here. You will get more XP with a gold friendly gym at 125 XP. Now, obviously during this event, that's going to be times 10. So you're getting 1,250 XP per gym you spin that is gold and is your friendly gym. On a lucky egg, that can be doubled as well, up to 2,500 XP for one little spin. So if you do have a lot of gyms golded or even just like silvered or just in your area, a lot of gyms you can spin, it can be a great strategy to throw on a lucky egg, go around and spin as many as you can as a valid XP farming strategy. Although I always say that hitting excellent throws is going to be the best way to get XP because you get 1,000 XP per excellent throw. This can still be a great thing, especially if you have the gym infrastructure in your area. Obviously, if you're in a rural area, this is not for you. But if you live in the city, a lot of gyms, you've golded, silvered some of them, maybe consider doing that. What I'll also mention here is that the regional Pokemon, the regionals, obviously they're not region locked during this event, have a higher chance of spawning off of routes, or at least that's how it normally is. If you don't know when you walk a route, you'll have a higher odds of finding the regional of that area. So if you really want to try to grind and try to catch, a shiny Zangoose or a shiny Sock or a shiny Heatmore or some sort of rare shiny you don't have, you guys should consider trying to do routes because there's a higher odds that you will potentially get these regionals off those routes. Just remember, again, not all of them are spawning at the same time during the event. Remember, they have the different time slots, so make sure you plan accordingly. Now, this event is great for PvP players, but to use these Pokemon in PvP and power them up, you're going to go ahead and need candy. So let's go through my candy tips in Pokemon Go. Number one, use pineapple berries during this event on any of the spawns you want more candies for. Regular pineapple berries will multiply your catch candy by 2 and silvers by 2.34. And you're gonna get even more candy because we even have the bonus of 2 times catch candy included in this event bonus. Also, you can go ahead and use Spatial Rend. Spatial Rend is an ability that you can get on a Origin form Palkia, which if you use, it'll cost you Stardust and Palkia candies, but it will double the distance in which you can see spawns. The more spawns you can see, the more Pokemon you can catch, the more candy you can get. This is exponential as well because again, we have 2 times catch candy already built into this event. You can also go ahead and Mega Evolve a Pokemon. If you don't know when you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with that Mega, you'll get more candy, XP, and XL candy for that Pokemon. What Mega should we be Mega Evolving during this event? Well, I've gone ahead and taken a look at the best spawns in the wild and the ones you want the most XL candies for, and I would recommend either Mega Evolving a Mega Lopunny, which will get you more candies for Mankey, Machop, and Lickitung, and specifically that Lickitung because that's a very hard Pokemon to get XL candies for, or Mega Evolve a Mega Steelix, which will get you more XL candies for Alolan Sandshrew, Gligar, and Galarian Stunfisk, which are all Pokemon that can have use out of XL candies. Overall, though, the best thing I would say for you is look at what PvP Pokemon you want to build. If you're trying to build like an Annihilate for the Master Premier Cup or a Lickitung for the Great League, Mega Evolving accordingly to what you need for XL candies because there's not really one Pokemon that will hit them all, but those are the 2 I would recommend. Next up, you can go ahead and transfer Pokemon, which we actually have a 2 times transfer candy coming up. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan Spotlight Hour is May 7th from 6 to 7 p.m. During that event, we do have 2 times transfer candy, so go ahead and mark that in your calendar, save a bunch of Pokemon from this event or even from past events you might have been saving to transfer them then to get 2 times transfer candy. 2 candies per. It's pretty nice. Finally, go ahead and trade Pokemon. If you don't know when you trade away a Pokemon, if the distance between where those 2 Pokemon are caught is over 100 kilometers, you're gonna get 2 regular candies and 1 guaranteed XL candy. And if the distance is less than 100 kilometers, you'll still get 1 regular candy. So it can be a great strategy to save these Pokemon, find a friend who's also saved them, mirror trade those Pokemon because you'll get more candies for those Pokemon. You can also even potentially get lucky Pokemon, which have an IV floor of 12, 12, 12. I mean, there's a high odds there's a hundo. So if you're, trying to get a hundo Mankey, for example, for a hundo Annihilate, you can go ahead and trade a bunch of Mankeys and, wish your luck, maybe you'll get a hundo. Finally, let's talk about Platinum Medals. You need 35 Platinum Medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Even if you're not close to that level, I always recommend working on them now because you can't really just get these out of nowhere. They're really hard to do. So you should probably start now. First of all, of course, we have all the type medals here. The Ruin Maniac, catch 2,500 ground types. You can catch Glygars to work on that one. You can even work on your Black Belt, catch some Mankeys to work on that. We also do have the Scientist Medal, evolve 2,000 Pokemon. If you don't know, during this event, we do have Machop spawning in the wild, which if you don't know, when you actually receive a Machop from trade and you evolve it into Machoke, evolving it from Machoke into Machamp is going to be completely free because it was received from trade. So if you and your friend can save a bunch of Machops, mirror trade them, you can then go ahead and evolve Machop twice for only 25 candies. That's like 12.5 candies per evolve. Super, super cheap, helping you work on this medal and also a great way to grind XP if you throw in a lucky egg. We have the Rising Snar medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. We actually have a big variety of different Pokemon in raids, especially with all those regionals coming to raids. So if you want to work on this medal, there's probably at least like 10 different species of Pokemon you can knock out on this medal if you've never raided some of the 3-stars and 1-star raid bosses. So go ahead and do at least one raid for, Zangoose, for example, so you can get a point towards this medal. and do it for all the Pokemon you've never rated at least once. We obviously do have that Go Battle weekend going down, so if you want, this is a great time for you to work on your veteran medals here, win 100 trainer battles in the Great League. You can do the Great League Remix to work on that. You can also work on your Ultra League medal because Ultra League is gonna be around. So again, great time to get a lot of PvP battles in on the Go Battle weekend and work on these medals. And finally, of course, the Showcase Star Medal, win 100 Pokestop showcases. We have exclusive showcases during this event. Like every single event, try your best to win them, try to best to get on these. I saw some people commenting that mine hasn't moved up, but I'm gonna get to number 10. I'm gonna get my number 10th win. And I'll let you know when I have it. Again, as always, try to drop into showcases outside of the city. There's gonna be less competition, easier chance to win those showcases. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, watch the one below. Good luck on your rival week. This is a great event for anyone who wants some PvP Pokemon because a lot of great meta spawns in the wild. And come tune in this weekend as well. I'm gonna be streaming Go Battle weekend. So if you wanna watch me do some PvP battles, come watch that on Sunday. Follow for more tips. Peace.